It's Manning versus Brady. No, it's not. Isn't that weird, though? It's Osweiler versus Brady now. Brock Osweiler with his third start. It's going to be very difficult, as this is Osweiler's biggest challenge yet, the 10-0 New England Patriots. The key for Osweiler is this. If he is upright in the pocket, like I'm not right now, I was slouching over. If he's upright in the pocket, then he'll be fine. If he can get it down to Demaryius Thomas, if Emmanuel Sanders is back, if Vernon Davis can get more involved in the passing game, then he will be fine. The second and third options have been killing the Patriots all year long, so I wouldn't expect a lot of Demaryius Thomas action for you fantasy players. I would expect the second or third receiver. I would expect Cody Latimer, or if Emmanuel Sanders comes back, those would be the two that would get the most focus. As for the Broncos defense, they have the biggest challenge defending Tom Brady. Now, they don't have the biggest challenge considering the Patriots don't have Edelman. They may not have Amendola. Dobson will not be playing as he will be out 2 to 3 weeks with what is officially diagnosed as a high ankle sprain. Now, I say now a lot. If the Patriots want to beat this Broncos defense, they are going to have to find a way to get Gronkowski more involved than he was against Buffalo. Scott Chandler more involved. Get James White more involved. I understand. Oh, you're going to say, Sam, how are you going to get James White more involved? He had 2 touchdowns. Well, simple. You get him more involved in the run game. You get him more involved down the field rather than by the goal line. So, that's how you get James White more involved. LeGarrette Blount has to have a better game. The Patriots are going to rely more on their running game, so Bolden, Blount, and White are the most important parts of this offensive unit this week. As for the wide receivers, what will they do at wide receiver? I mentioned this in my Patriots review. They need to either bring in outside help or make sure that these receivers are ready to go up against 2 very, very good corners in Talib and Chris Harris. Chris Harper needs to have a good showing, as well as if Amendola plays, he needs to be that guy. LaFell needs to pick up the slack, and Keyshawn Martin needs to play. He's dealing with a hamstring injury, but now is the time for him to come back. And as for the offensive line, a putrid performance. They need to find a way to contain Von Miller. They need to find a way to contain these pass rushing linebackers. Very, very, very important. TJ Ward can blitz at safety. You got to have a running back pick up the blitz. And Brady can't get hit. If he's a 38-year-old quarterback, if he's constantly getting hit, then sooner or later it's going to come back to bite you. I predict, it's tough to say this one, but the Patriots dropped their first game. Broncos win 28-21.